I'm First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey. We're in the upper 70s this afternoon. It's going to feel great. It is a beautiful day outside. Nice breeze going. Take advantage of it because we are going to see some big changes starting tonight. Increasing clouds tonight will actually keep things a little bit more mild. Instead of being in the upper 40s tomorrow, we'll be sitting around 60 when you head out the door, but you're going to head out the door to this. Rain tomorrow morning, widespread in the morning. It's the reason for the First Alert weather day. It won't rain all day. In fact, after you eat lunch tomorrow, it looks dry through the afternoon. It will stay mostly cloudy. Thursday, we'll probably see some isolated storms in the afternoon and evening. Not quite enough for a First Alert weather day, but essentially we're going to enter into this wetter pattern that will last through the weekend. Now, there's a big question as to how much rain we're going to see this weekend. Here's the setup. We have a low pressure system, the one we just talked about that's in Texas right now. The big question is, how far north does this low pressure make it? Right now, it looks like it'll stay over the Gulf of Mexico. That would keep the heavy rain down in central and south Georgia. But if this low sets up like 40 or 50 miles further north, we would see waves of heavy rain. So this forecast could change a lot, mainly on Friday and Saturday. And I've actually just went ahead and bumped Saturday's rain chance to 40 because the new model data that's coming in is suggesting a rainy first half of the weekend. So here's what I can tell you to plan on. Certainly a cooler weekend. We'll see highs in the 60s and low 70s. Rain is becoming more and more likely on Saturday. Mother's Day actually still looks mostly dry, only a 20% chance of showers. But guys, there is a good chance that those rain chances could increase substantially between now and this weekend. So if you do have plans, which I know many of you do for Mother's Day, you'll want to check back in for updates on this forecast. Right now, I'm going with a 30% chance of rain on Friday. That could increase. And the 40% chance of rain on Saturday could certainly also increase. We also have a First Alert weather day next Monday. That's when the low will actually lift out. And as it does, we will see a wet start to next week. So as you can see, after today, we're going to enter into a much wetter pattern, which essentially will last through Monday of next week.